Hello and welcome to Temp Alert. Upon completion of this video, you will have a solid understanding of all the available features of our system. Today we will be providing an overview on how to manage your devices, set up your alerts, create reports and users, and manage your incidents. Upon first logging into Temp Alert, you will be viewing a list of your devices and the most recent device and sensor activity. We refer to this as our device list view. The device list allows you to view or delete devices and edit alerts. There are two other viewing options available, the device map view and the device dials view. The device map allows you to plot the addresses of your devices as a pinpoint on a map. Your devices will appear on a map view after you have entered the address or coordinates of your location in the device information section. By selecting the Memorize Current View button, you will be viewing the portion of the map that had previously been memorized every time you open up the device map view. Device Dials allows you to view all of your devices and sensors in a tiled landscape with the dials illustrating if you are either inside or outside of your threshold. From the device list, you can edit each of your devices in a more detailed way by selecting View. The first section of this page will be the device information. By clicking Edit, you can change device settings for your needs. Editable fields include the name of the device, the monitoring interval, the address of your device, the time zone you are located in, the unit of measurement for the device, whether or not you want to enable a public URL, which would create a unique URL for this device so others can view it on SensorCloud in a read-only fashion, and the ability to add device tags. Underneath the device information section, any device alerts that are applied to the device are visible. Choosing Edit will launch you into the Alerts page where you can edit, create, or delete any of the alerts applied to this device. Scrolling down to the sensor information will allow you to edit sensor data on the device. You can edit the name of the sensor, including a numerical reading offset to offset any temperature readings, add sensor tags, and add the expected minimum and expected maximum to the dials in the device dials view. Beneath the editable sensor information, you can view the last 10 readings for this sensor or export the sensor data into an Excel file. To the immediate right of the sensor information is a chart that can be adjusted to show your sensor data over designated periods of time. This chart can be printed by selecting the Print button. Below the chart is the selected minimum, maximum, and average temperature readings over the selected period. Sensor alerts show any alerts that have been applied to this particular sensor. Choosing Edit will launch you into the Alerts page where you can edit, create, or delete any of the alerts applied to this device. Alerts are an important tool for your Temp Alert system because they inform you if your devices or sensors have deviated from their normal operating conditions. There are two types of alerts, device alerts and sensor alerts. Device alerts are alerts pertaining to the actual hardware device that will alarm should the device have a delayed reading, have a low battery, or get unplugged from AC power. Sensor alerts are specific to the type of sensor you are setting up the alert for, but in general, they are triggered when your specified threshold has been crossed. The most popular type of sensor alert is a temperature alert. By clicking on Alerts, then Add New Sensor Alert, we can begin to create a temperature alert. You can specify an alert name to easily identify said alert. Notification frequency is restricted based on your plan. This setting controls how often you will be notified once your threshold has been crossed, continuing until the issue is resolved. The alert type will be temperature in this example, and we will set a threshold of above 90 degrees. The alarm delay setting determines how many consecutive readings will need to occur before the alert is triggered. In this example, we will choose 3. This means regardless of our monitoring interval, we will need 3 readings in a row over 90 degrees for this alert to be triggered. Lastly is the notification type. This is where you will specify who will be notified and how. Depending on your plan level, you can choose between email, SMS, and/or phone. In this example, we will send an SMS to phone number 999-999-9999. Be sure to select the correct cellular provider to ensure you receive your message. The option Send on Clear also allows you to be contacted when the issue has been resolved. In this example, when the temperature drops back below 90 degrees, we would get a text letting us know the issue is resolved as long as this box is selected. When done, select Save Alert. All alerts have the same creation process. The Incidents tab allows users to track the history of all alarms triggered throughout the history of their account. You can also add notes, acknowledge and/or close incidents. Open incidents are ongoing alarms that need attention. Clicking on the incident will reveal a list of who was contacted and also display the time the incident was triggered. If you wish to add a note, you can do so by simply selecting the text box, typing any necessary info, and click Save. If you wish to close the incident, you can also do so by selecting the Close Incident box. This will stop any ongoing notifications pertaining to this particular incident. Acknowledging the incident is also an option bearing the same effect yet keeping the incident open. Reports are a very powerful tool allowing the user to automate data retrieval across the account. Available report types vary based on plan level. Report History allows you to see all reports that have been generated within the past 90 days. You can easily navigate and re-download any report within the past 90 days. This is great for printed reports that may have went missing or for quick data grabs during an audit. There are two types of reports: on-demand reports and scheduled reports. On-demand reports are a one-time report generation of the desired data. Scheduled reports generate the same data but will be recurring at your desired interval. For example, you could set up a scheduled report to give you an account summary every week. Now we will generate a scheduled report by clicking on Add New Scheduled Report. For this example, we will be setting up a monthly device report. You can name the report whatever is best for you. The email address field specifies who the report will be sent to each month. Selecting the Send Report as an email attachment will do just that. We recommend using this feature as it is easier to save and store your data. In the Device field, we will select the device for which we want a monthly report. Be sure to select the right unit. The Report Frequency field is where you can specify how often you want the report to be run. In this example, we will select 1 month. In the Next Run Date Time field, you can specify when you want the report to be sent. In this example, we will select this time tomorrow. Keep in mind that this is the time the report will now be sent each month. The Time Zone field is where you will select the appropriate time zone to ensure the data is delivered on time. Click Save Report Subscription to save your new recurring report. The process is the same across all report types. The Users tab allows you to add or remove users that will have access to your account. You can add a new user by selecting Add New User. The first thing to specify is the default view. This is the first thing a user will see upon logging in, either the device list or device map. Next, we will specify the profile. Choose a unique username for the user you want to add. Then enter the first name, last name, and email address of the user. The role field determines how much power the user will have. Power ranges from as low as a viewer who can only log in and peek at the data, all the way up to an admin who has full power in the account. In this example, we will create an administrator. Lastly, enter a password for the new user and select Add User. To delete a user, simply return to the users list and select Delete. Clicking View on a user will allow you to edit the account. You can also restrict which groups they can see by selecting the Edit button by Group Permissions. Then simply select which groups you want this particular user to be able to interact with. The My Account tab allows a user to make changes to their own accounts. You can change your default view, name, email, and password. The most important feature of the My Account tab, however, is the Stop Restart Service feature. Users will see a Pause Account Service and Billing button located in this tab. Using this button, you can suspend or resume your service at any time. This immediately suspends billing and is very handy for customers who don't use the service year-round. When you are ready to resume using the service, simply use the button again to unpause account service and billing. Thanks for joining us on this expansive walkthrough of SensorCloud. Additional guides and videos can be found at help.tempalert.com.